Hi guys, welcome back to Chrissy, the Crystal Indigo's channel. And today I'm going to talk about living your life as a crystal indigo. Now, if some of you don't know like what a crystal indigo is, they are referred to as crystal child, crystals. We are a part of the family of the indigos, crystal indigos, starseed, rainbow child. And so on and so forth. So I'm going to explain what life is like being a crystal indigo. Um, so for my experience being a crystal indigo, I did not know what I was when I first arrived here on Earth, but I did know that there were some things about me that were weird. At that time, I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, so of course, um, some of the things that I was experiencing just was not natural, more magical. Um, and so I would say I always had that feeling that I didn't belong, that I belonged somewhere else, that um, it was something special about me, but I couldn't put my hands on it. And so I remember um, at the age of 7 is when um, all my magical experiences started. Excuse me. I remember just magical things happening, and being able to see things and not being able to understand. And it was so funny that I would tell my mama, I would wake her up out of bed and be like, come check the closets, come look under the bed, I think something's in my room. And she would come in and she would cut all on the lights, look in the closet, look at me and be like, there's nothing in here. And I'm just like, oh, I know something's in my room. And so that went on like my entire childhood. And so what I had thought was, the house that we lived in, or the apartment we lived in, was haunted. So going to the next house, it happens again. Going to the next house, it happens again. So I'm just like, dude, like, it's not the house, it's me. So I remember when I was 16, I was in my room, and of course, I know the feeling when I'm about to start experiencing like magical things or spiritual things. Because we, as crystal indigos, um, we have a lot of gifts, and so we can see, spirits. We can heal with our hands. We can, you know, take on emotions of others. So we have like, empathy, light work, but we have everything. And it didn't help me because my great grandmothers were all medicine women. They were Cherokee Indian. So I got a dosage of that too. Fast forward. So again, I'm in my room. Same thing happened. 16, 17 years old. I run downstairs. And this time I'm living with my Nana. And so I try to get on the couch like with my sister and my cousin, and I get under this like quilted blanket. Of course, quilt blankets have the little squares where you can see straight through them. And as I'm laying there, I'm just looking, and then all of a sudden, like this beautiful like white circle, like almost like a portal, just was right there in front of the TV. And I was like, I looked under the cover, and I was like, are you serious? But my little sister and cousin stayed asleep. So all of a sudden, extraterrestrial beings begin to walk out of the portal, and in my heart, it's like beating through my chest, and my eyes are like, "Oh, this is dope!" Like but I still was a little fearful until it stepped out and got close in my face, and then I was like, "Man, this is just a load of crap," because it's like no one's gonna believe like and that's why I grew up loving Harry Potter, because he reminded me so much of myself. Because it was like I started to develop all these magical things that I could do that you would only see on TV. And so, because I didn't come into the earth knowing what I was, I developed my gifts late. And as I accepted each gift and developed each gift, then everything else became stronger. So if you're a crystal indigo, and say for example, if you don't have anyone in your family who's, you know, are the same as we are, um, it's going to be very difficult because you're going to go through different, spiritual experiences, and your parents aren't going to be able to tell you, like, okay, hey, like, I've heard about this. And, my family was like not into anything but Jesus Christ. Not to say like, us crystal indigos, duh, we are from the higher being, but that's how your family think, especially if they're originally from the South. So you have to walk on eggshells to ask certain questions, and that's how actually I ended up getting like all of the information I needed, and then I begin to put the pieces together. So with crystal indigos, you are very powerful, very spiritual. Don't be afraid of your gift. And you're going to notice that you're going to start attracting like-minded individuals towards you, because that's the universe trying to help you, be more, around, individuals such as yourself. And you're going to become so spiritually aware, so spiritual knowledgeable, that you're going to be able to, even at a young age, talk to 67-year-olds, 70-year-olds, and bring them up to speed about, what is going on with the world. Basically, crystal indigos, we're here. We're not aggressive. We're not angry. We're not, you know, ready to take over the world. And not in that sense. We have a secret or a special way we do it. And how we do it is basically we offer a kind of compassionate way in changing the world. Like we look, we see, we step back, and we analyze, and we do things from the greater good of the heart. Versus, the indigo children, when they first arrived, they were more like rebellious. Like when you think of, you know, the hippies and like, that movement, that was more of the indigo strong. Then when you get the crystals, we're more of, let me take a different approach. Let me analyze the situation, sit back, and I can fix it without being seen, or without, causing too much disruption. With crystal indigos, just like other indigos, we're all creatives. We all love music. We just really have a knack for anything creative. Like my gift is with music. Like any kind of music, I can write music. I can, perform music. I can write for any genre: gospel, rap, pop, dance. We just have that, creativeness about us. I want to say, with my experience in being a crystal indigo, the awakening process was not easy at all. It was like I was going back through boot camp. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want everybody to understand that you are going to go through a lot when realizing your gifts and realizing what you're called to do and be in the world. But I'm here to tell you to not give up, because it is a beautiful experience. Once you get past the awakening experience, some people awakening experience is amazing. Mine was not, and I'm not going to lie to you. So with being a crystal indigo, you are going to attract a lot of people who just need fixing. And I want you to understand to always ground yourself, always shield yourself, because you're going to start, understanding what it's like to feel someone else's emotions, and you don't want to get depleted. Your psychic powers are going to be off the wall, off the meter, and your healing powers are going to be phenomenal. So if you want more information about the crystal indigo, you can always look on Google. There's a lot of information there, and it helped me so much because I had no clue. Other than that, if you have any questions for me, leave me a message in the comment section, and I will gladly reply. I reply all the time. Because I'm here to help, I'm here to serve, and I'm here to lead you guys in the right direction for the future. Love and light to you all.